Hi everyone, Angie here from Hair Collections. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Style Tips and Tricks. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a different kind of episode. It's more about getting to know your body. Now, for this episode, by no means am I saying I'm a medical professional. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a personal trainer or a doctor or a nurse or anything like that. But in this edition, I'm going to be talking about a bit more of what exactly is going on with our bodies and why we kind of look the way we do and what kind of is going to happen with us. And by no means, again, am I a medical expert. I have done extensive research into the matter and what makes our bodies tick, and I have consulted numerous experts as well within other industries to make sure that I am actually communicating something that is accurate. But by no means should you take my knowledge and then create a new health plan or anything like that from what I say. Please always consult your doctors about that. You should never just learn something on the internet and then just do it. Please always consult your doctors. Today, I'm not going to go too extensive into healthcare or anything like that, but I just kind of wanted to go through some core things about being a pear-shaped body and pear-shaped woman that some risks you have to think about, some things that you don't really have to think about, which is really handy, and just kind of an understanding of why your body looks the way it is. So first up, a lot of pear-shaped women are actually really, really healthy. You would never have guessed it, but so in comparison to some women who are, you know, let's say apple shaped, we are actually really, really healthy. And, you know, our body shapes and the way we carry fat pockets and everything actually puts us so that we have less risk of having certain things like heart disease or strokes simply because of the way our bodies work. With that said, though, we also have higher risks of other things like breast cancer due to, again, how our body works. Now, I'm not going to go into the intensity of why that is. Most of it's because of our estrogen levels, but please consult a doctor if you are concerned or worried about that. Another thing that is a really interesting thing and really sad is that because of our body types, we do tend to have obesity type issues and as well as cellulite issues simply because we do hold a large amount of fat pockets in specific parts of our bodies. Hint, hint, our lower portion. So quite a few of us have a lot of fat pocket area issues and cellulite issues on our butts, our thighs, and even some of us women also have these issues on our calves. You also will be pretty prone to cankles as well. But on the plus side, there is a plus side. Once again, we won't be as susceptible to risks such as heart disease as much as some other body shapes, which is really, really lovely. The reason why you are a pear-shaped woman can be quite varied, and it can also be a really lovely combination cocktail of multiple reasons. So for a lot of women, and this is myself included, I'm pear-shaped. I have pear-shaped heritage as well, so I have quite a few different family members that are pears, and it runs actually in my genes. Unfortunately, my sister didn't get these genes because she took on a different trend in my family's body that is straight up and down. She is muscular and her legs are beautiful, but I got all the curves, which is kind of nice. So I kind of think I win there, even though I'm a bit shorter than her. So a lot of women become pear-shaped women because of their genes. Another reason is lifestyle. Now, because our whole body type is kind of a combination of where our fat pockets are, that can really make a difference depending on your lifestyle. So if you do have a lifestyle that tends to be more at a desk-oriented office, you don't get to have a lot of exercise in your routine, don't even just walk as much, the fat pockets can build up more, and your pear-shaped body can be more emphasized because you have a higher quantity of fat pockets and spatial thing of fat pockets. So that can help and really affect your body as well. Now, good thing is when we do work out, it's really easy for us to have our upper body change really quickly. We also lose weight quite quickly from our upper portions. So for myself, if I start losing weight because I'm stressed or something, this section here gets quite bony and it kind of starts sitting out like this, whereas it takes quite a while for my bottom half to show any changes if I'm trying to be a bit healthier. It just doesn't really show, which is really frustrating. But at the same time, the upper body really looks amazing after you start working on it. So that's a little bit of an education, let's say, of what is going on with your body. I do have a blog that has a bit more detail about everything about our body so that you can kind of look through it and read through it, because that one has been vetted a bit more by educational professionals that I feel a bit more comfortable about you reading and taking that into consideration. I wanted to do just a really quick, what's going on with your body if you're pear shaped today. Please, again, I'm not a medical professional, so make sure if you do want to do any changes in your lifestyle that you do contact a doctor if it's going to be a drastic change or anything like that. Also, just for your own health, I would highly suggest you do look up different papers and journals that have been done about pear-shaped women's bodies. There's actually quite a lot out there, especially our estrogen levels and our arthritis levels as well, because we do tend to get quite a bit of arthritis in our lower portion of our body as well. That is really interesting to learn about, and it's something that you can work on when you are younger to make sure that you are more comfortable in the future as well. So definitely look into it. I actually find it quite fascinating learning about our bodies, so it's always a good idea to know what's happening with you. As always, guys, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, keep the comments coming, and let's keep this community growing and together make a bit of a change to loving our bodies. Thank you so much for your time again, guys, and as always, love your curves. Bye.